And Seth Doane now joins us with the latest in Muccia, Italy. And Seth, again, the video, the images that we see make it almost unimaginable trying to rebuild a home. In so many cases, as we've seen, though, entire towns. How are people going to essentially return to any sense of normalcy once this threat eventually subsides?
Absolutely. That's the real question, Josh. You see kind of a dazed look. At this point, people are just trying to go through homes, businesses, try to collect what they can. We were just sitting in front of the post office here in this small town, watching them take out mail and such. It's like life stopped. Right behind me, you can see a home that was destroyed. People fled for their lives in these small villages. Very few people are left here. This is a village of about 930 people. Only about 30 are left in the outskirts. The authorities are trying to keep people out of these town centers as these aftershocks continue. It is really still quite dangerous. We'll feel them rumble. It almost sounds like thunder, and sometimes you'll hear bricks and rocks falling.
We saw it in the last spate of earthquakes in and around Amatrice. How has the response, though, been, again, in these remote towns by first responders?
The response has been quite robust. You see a number of different Italian authorities here from different agencies. You have Matteo Renzi, the prime minister here, who has vowed to rebuild everything that has fallen, but you wonder how that could ever really be done. Certainly in the way, these are buildings in some cases at 600, 700, 800 years old. We were walking through this town with the mayor earlier, and he pointed out a building that pieces had crumbled, were all on the ground. He said, oh, this building's about 1,000 years old. We've also seen, as there have been so many earthquakes, buildings that have withstood so many now have crumbled in this most recent one. So people are determined to rebuild, determined to come back to these homes, back to these cities, but you wonder how they could ever really be the same. These are just picturesque, stunning villages up here in the Apennine Mountains, and it's heartbreaking to see such destruction.
It is resiliency that will be much needed in the days to come there, to be sure. Seth Doane, we do appreciate the time today.